After 5 years of marriage, I secretly paid off my mother-in-law's $10,000 debt to save her home, but then I discovered my husband used our savings to buy jewelry for another woman. What I exposed that day shattered everything. I'm Emma, 32, a freelance graphic designer scraping by in suburban Ohio, married to Ryan for 5 years. 5 long years. We've got this cute 3-bedroom house I've spent hours, days, making hours, painted the walls myself, hung art I found at thrift stores. It's my little sanctuary. But his mom, Evelyn, she's 60, retired, and lives 20 minutes away in a house stuffed with old photos and bitterness. She's been a thorn in my side since day one. I should have seen it coming. Evelyn's never liked me, not really. She's got this way of smiling that doesn't reach her eyes, like I'm some temporary guest in her son's life. Ryan could have had anyone, she'd say, casual as hell, sipping her coffee at her kitchen table. She'd point to these faded pictures on her mantel. Ryan with his high school girlfriend, some blonde named Kelly, or that college ex, Sarah, who Evelyn swore was practically family. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there, married to the guy, and she's acting like I'm auditioning for a role I'll never get. It stung. Every time. But I swallowed it. For Ryan. He's 35, a sales rep, always on the road. Decent guy, or so I thought. Worked hard, laughed easy. We weren't perfect, money was tight, I handled most of the bills. But we were a team, at least I told myself that. Then there's Evelyn. She'd call Ryan every week, whining about something. Her roof, her car, her bad knee. I'd hear him on the phone, "Yes, Mom, I'll figure it out, Mom." Figure what out? She was retired, had a pension. I didn't get it. Until I found the letter. It was a Tuesday. Ryan was out. Some work dinner, he said. I was sorting mail on the couch, bills mostly, when I saw it, an envelope addressed to Evelyn, stuffed in with our stuff. Weird, right? He must have grabbed it from her place and forgot. I opened it, couldn't help it. A credit card statement. $10,000. $10,000. Past due. Collections warning in big red letters. My stomach dropped. What the hell? Evelyn's name, her address, but here it was. In my house. I sat there, staring. $10,000? On what? I flipped through the pages. QVC charges. Jewelry. A frickin' air fryer. Clothes. Month after month. She'd been blowing cash she didn't have, and now it was crashing down. I thought about calling Ryan, confronting her, but then what? She'd cry, he'd beg me to understand. I'd seen it before. Every time she messed up, he'd smooth it over. So I didn't say a word. I just paid it. Yeah, I paid it. Took every penny I'd saved from my last big design gig. $10,000, gone in one bank transfer. Why? God, I don't know. For Ryan, I guess. To keep the peace. To stop her house from getting foreclosed, which she'd never shut up about if it happened. I logged into her account. Password was Ryan123. Pathetic. And cleared the balance. Done. My hands were shaking when I hit confirm. I didn't tell her. Didn't tell him. Just sat there, numb, wondering why I was the one cleaning up her mess. Next time I saw Evelyn, she didn't even know. Sunday dinner at her place, same as always. She's stirring gravy, tossing out her usual jabs. Ryan's ex Sarah, she was so good in the kitchen, she says, smirking. I grip my fork tighter. He could have married her, such a catch. I force a laugh. Guess he picked me instead. She shrugs, like it's a mystery to her, too. I'm sitting there, $10,000 lighter, and she's got no clue. No thank you, nothing, just more of her crap. I wanted to scream, wanted to throw that damn gravy boat across the room and yell, "I saved your ass, Evelyn!" But I didn't. I ate my mashed potatoes, nodded at Ryan's dumb work stories, and went home. That's me, quiet, steady Emma, always fixing things, always biting my tongue. I thought it'd get better, thought she'd warm up eventually, thought Ryan would see how much I was carrying. God, I was wrong. Looking back, that's when it started, the cracks. I didn't notice them then, not really. Ryan coming home later, smiling at his phone more, me pretending everything was fine while I worked late, paid bills, kept us afloat. And Evelyn, chipping away at me, piece by piece. He could have had anyone. Yeah, well, I could have walked away too, should have. But I stayed. For him, for us. Biggest mistake I ever made. It's funny, right? You think you're building something, a home, a life, and then you realize you're the only one holding the hammer. I saved her from drowning in debt, and she still looked at me like I was dirt on her shoe. Ryan didn't even notice, too busy with his work dinners. Too busy to see me breaking. But that letter, that $10,000, it wasn't just money. It was the first domino, and when they all fell, I'd be the one standing. It hit me like a truck. A Thursday night, maybe 2 months after I paid off her debt. I'm on the couch, laptop humming, finishing a logo for some picky client. He's out again, another work thing. Lately it's always a work thing. I don't even ask anymore, but his phone's there, buzzing on vibrate, screen lighting up next to me. I shouldn't have looked, but I did. Miss you, babe. That's what it said. From Jen from work. My chest tightened. Jen? The coworker he swore was just a friend? I grabbed the phone, hands shaky, and swiped it open. His password still, my birthday. Dumbass didn't even change it. Texts, dozens of them. Can't wait to see you. Last night was amazing. My stomach churned. Last night? He said he was at a bar with the sales team. I kept scrolling, heart pounding. Pictures. Her in a red dress, him grinning, arm around her. I dropped the phone like it burned me. What the hell? How long? I sat there, frozen, trying to breathe. Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe I'm overreacting. But then I remembered. 2 weeks ago he came home smelling like perfume. Said it was a client hug. I bought it. God, I'm an idiot. I picked up the phone again, digging deeper. That's when I saw it. A photo of a necklace. Shiny, gold, heart-shaped pendant. For you, he'd texted her. My throat closed up. I've never seen that necklace. Never worn it. But I knew where it came from. Next morning, I checked our bank account. Joint account. My money, his money, all mixed together. There it was. $200, jewelry store, 3 weeks back. $200 on her, while I'm over here paying his mom's $10,000 mess. I slammed the laptop shut. My hands wouldn't stop shaking. He waltzed in an hour later, whistling like nothing was wrong. Hey, babe, he said, tossing his keys on the counter. I wanted to throw them at his face. You're late, I muttered, voice tight. He shrugged. Yeah, dinner ran long, you know how it is. I stared at him. Liar, filthy liar, but I didn't say it. Not yet. I needed more, needed to be sure, so I kept quiet, watched him grab a beer and flop on the couch like everything was fine. It wasn't fine. Nothing was fine. That weekend I went to her place. Had to. Sunday dinner, same routine. She's in the kitchen, stirring something, humming like she's some perfect mom. He's there too, scrolling his phone, probably texting Jen. I couldn't take it anymore. I need to talk, I said, standing in the doorway. She turned, eyebrows up, like I was interrupting her show. What's wrong now? She asked, all fake concern. I took a breath. He's cheating. Her face didn't even flinch. She set the spoon down, crossed her arms. What makes you think that? She said, calm as hell. I told her. The texts, the necklace, the late nights. My voice cracked, but I kept going. He's screwing around, and I've got proof. She didn't blink, just stared at me, then sighed. Boys will be boys, she said, like it was nothing. He's stressed. You should forgive him. Forgive him? Forgive him? I laughed, sharp, bitter. You serious? She nodded, like I was the crazy one. Men make mistakes. You don't throw away a marriage over it. I stepped closer, fists clenched. And what about me? What about what I deserve? She smirked. Actually smirked and said, he could have had anyone, sweetie. Be glad he's still here. That's when I lost it. And I can leave any time, I snapped. Her eyes widened, just for a second. Then she waved me off. Don't be dramatic. Dramatic? I turned to him, sitting there, pretending he didn't hear. You got anything to say? He looked up, sheepish. Babe, it's not what you think. Not what I think? I wanted to scream. Wanted to shove that phone in his face and watch him squirm. But I didn't. I walked out, grabbed my purse, and left them there, her with her smug grin, him with his lies. Back home I couldn't sleep. Kept replaying it. Boys will be boys. He could have had anyone. My head was spinning. How long had this been going on? Months? A year? And her? Defending him like that? After everything I'd done? I pulled up the bank transfer again. $10,000, paid in full. For her. For him. And this is what I get? A cheating husband and a mother-in-law who'd rather see me grovel than admit her son's a jerk. I grabbed his phone again that night. He left it charging, careless as always. More texts, plans to meet Jen tomorrow, hotel name, room number. My hands shook so bad I could barely hold it. This wasn't a fling, this was a whole damn affair. And that necklace? $200 on her while I'm breaking my back for his family? I put the phone down, stared at the ceiling. Something snapped. Not loud, not wild, just quiet. I wasn't doing this anymore. I couldn't hold it in anymore. The next day I drove straight to her house, hands gripping the wheel so tight my knuckles turned white. My head was a mess. Those texts, that necklace, her smug boys will be boys echoing in my ears. Enough! I was done playing nice, done pretending. It was time to lay it all out. He was there too, saw his car in the driveway, parked sloppy like always. Good, 2 birds, 1 stone. I didn't knock, just walked in, keys jangling in my hand. She was in the living room, perched on her ugly floral couch, sipping coffee. He was sprawled next to her, phone in his lap. They both looked up, startled. "We need to talk," I said, voice shaking but loud. She set her mug down, slow, like I was interrupting her day. "What's this about?" she asked, all fake innocence. I didn't sit. Couldn't. I stood there, staring them down. "I know everything," I said. "The texts, the hotel, Jen." His face went pale. Hers tightened, just a flicker. Then she leaned back, arms crossed. "You're overreacting," she said, calm as hell. "Sit down. Let's be adults." "Adults?" I laughed. Sharp, ugly. "Oh, I'm the adult here. Trust me." He jumped in, voice cracking. "Babe, it's not. I swear, it was a mistake." A mistake? I stepped closer, pointing at him. A mistake's forgetting to call me back, not screwing some chick for months. He flinched, hands up like I'd hit him. "It didn't mean anything. I messed up, okay? I'll end it." End it? Too late, way too late. I turned to her. "And you? Defending him? Telling me to forgive him? After all I've done?" She rolled her eyes. Actually rolled them? "You're blowing this out of proportion. He's my son. He's not perfect." That's when it snapped. All of it. 5 years of biting my tongue. $10,000 of my money. Every snide comment, every backhanded dig. I took a breath. Deep, shaky. "Not perfect," I said. "Fine. Let's talk about you." She frowned, confused. I kept going. $10,000. Your debt. I paid it. All of it. Every cent you blew on junk. Gone. Because of me. Her mouth dropped open. His too. Dead silence. "What?" she sputtered, sitting up straight. "You? You paid that?" I nodded, slow, letting it sink in. "Yeah. 2 months ago. Found your bill, saved your ass from losing this house. Didn't even get a thank you, just more of your crap. He could have had anyone. Well, guess what? I'm done." She stared at me, eyes wide, then narrowed. "You think that makes you special? Throwing money around doesn't mean you're better than us." "Better than us?" I laughed again, louder, crazier. "I don't need to be better. I just need to be gone." He was on his feet now, pleading. "Babe, please, don't do this. We can fix it." Fix it? I shook my head, tears burning my eyes, but I wouldn't let them fall. "No, you don't get it. I'm not fixing anything anymore. Not her debt, not your lies, nothing. She stood too, voice rising. You're ungrateful. After everything we've done for you. I cut her off, shouting now. Done for me? What? Treating me like dirt? Telling me I'm not good enough? I paid $10,000 to keep you afloat, and you still defend him while he's screwing around. She flinched, but didn't back down. You're tearing this family apart, she yelled, pointing at me. You're selfish. Selfish? That word hit me like a slap. 5 years of swallowing her jabs, paying her bills, loving her son, and I'm selfish? I stepped back, chest heaving. No, I said, quieter now, cold. I'm done being your doormat. I turned to him one last time. You're a coward. Enjoy your mistakes. He reached for me, whimpering. Please, I love you. But I yanked my arm away. Save it. I grabbed my keys off the table, almost knocked over her damn coffee mug, and walked out. She was still yelling, voice shrill. You'll regret this. You need us. Need them? I didn't look back, slammed the door so hard the frame rattled, got in my car, hands shaking, tears finally spilling. I didn't care. I was free. Free of her guilt trips, free of his begging, free of their garbage. Driving home, my heart was racing, but my head was clear, crystal clear. $10,000 didn't buy me their love. It bought me this moment, this break. I'd been carrying them both, and for what? Her sneers, his cheating, no more. I pulled into my driveway, my house, my space, and sat there, engine off, breathing hard. They thought I'd crumble, thought I'd beg. They were wrong. I wasn't breaking. I was done. I wasn't messing around anymore. The second I got home, I called a lawyer, found her online, sharp, no-nonsense, 5-star reviews. We met the next day at a coffee shop, me with a stack of papers and a headache that wouldn't quit. I want out, I told her, voice steady. And I want the house. She leaned back, sipping her latte, and smirked. Let's make it happen. She was good. Real good. First thing she asked for was proof. Everything I had. I dug up bank statements, that $10,000 transfer, every receipt I could find. Turns out I'd paid most of the house down payment too 3 years ago, my savings, not his. She nodded, scribbling notes. He's cheating, she asked. I slid his phone across the table. Screenshots of those texts, the hotel plans, that $200 necklace. Oh, he's toast, she said, grinning. I almost smiled. Almost. Filing was fast. Papers served to him at his mom's place 3 days later. She called me that night, screaming through the phone. You're ruining him, how dare you? I didn't flinch. How dare he? I shot back. $10,000 for you, $200 for her, where's my cut? She gasped like I'd slapped her. You're heartless. Heartless? I hung up. Blocked her number. Done. He tried next. Texted me, begging. Please, let's talk. I'll fix this. Fix what? I didn't reply, just forwarded it to my lawyer. She said Ohio's no-fault divorce laws meant his cheating wouldn't sway much. Judges don't care about feelings. But money? That's different. You've got the financial edge, she told me. The house is yours if we play this right. Play it right? I was all in. Court was a blur. 2 months later, we're in front of a judge. Me in a blazer I ironed twice, him slouched in a cheap suit, her glaring from the back row. My lawyer laid it out. My income kept us afloat. I paid her debt. I covered the house. His lawyer fumbled, tried to spin it, said he contributed emotionally. Emotionally? I snorted, loud enough the judge glanced at me. Something to add? He asked. I shook my head. Didn't need to. The numbers spoke. He took the stand, eyes red, voice wobbly. I made a mistake, okay? I love her. Love me? I stared straight ahead, jaw tight. My lawyer crossed her arms. Love doesn't pay bills, she said, handing over the bank records. $10,000 to his mom, $200 to his girlfriend, $0 to me. His face crumpled. Good. Let it. She testified too, hobbled up there, leaning on a cane she didn't need last week. She's greedy, she said, pointing at me, taking everything from my son. The judge raised an eyebrow. My lawyer pounced. Greedy? She paid your $10,000 debt, saved your home. What did you give her? Silence. She sputtered. I didn't ask her to. Didn't ask? I clenched my fists. Didn't thank me either. The judge didn't take long. 1 hour of deliberation, then it was over. House was mine, my down payment, my sweat, my name on the mortgage now. He got his car, his clothes, nothing else, no alimony. My lawyer made sure of that. He's got no ground to stand on, she'd said. She was right. He walked out, head down. She stormed after him, muttering loud enough for me to hear. "This isn't fair!" "Fair?" I smirked. "Fair's what I made it." I drove home. My home. Windows down. Air cold on my face. My lawyer texted. "Congrats, you're free." Free. That word hit hard. I pulled into the driveway, sat there, staring at the house. 3 bedrooms, teal paint I'd picked, porch I'd scrubbed clean. Mine. Not theirs. Not anymore. I grabbed my phone, deleted his number, blocked hers again. She'd tried a new one, left some ranting voicemail I didn't listen to. Trash, all of it. Later I heard he moved in with her. Couldn't afford rent. Sales reps don't make much when they're too busy cheating to close deals. She called one last time, from his phone, 2 weeks after the ruling. "You happy now?" she hissed. "Taking everything?" I paused, let her stew. "Yeah," I said, calm. "I am. Took what's mine." She hung up. Good riddance. That night I sat on the couch, my couch, feet up, no one to answer to. $10,000 didn't buy their loyalty, 200 didn't buy his love. But this house, this peace, I earned it. They thought I'd cave, thought I'd beg them to stay. Nope. I played smart, not cruel. Kept what mattered, let them figure out the rest. They underestimated me. Big mistake. And now? They're out, I'm in. Done deal. 6 months later, I'm sitting on my porch. Coffee in hand, steam curling up in the morning chill. The house is quiet. Mine, all mine. I painted the walls teal last week, bold and bright just because I could. She hated that color, called it tacky once. I smile into my mug. Tacky's fine by me. It's my space now, every inch of it. I don't hear from them much anymore. Blocked their numbers, deleted the voicemails. But word gets around. Friends, real ones, not her fake pity crew, text me updates sometimes. He's still crashing at her place, sleeping on a pull-out couch in her cluttered living room. Lost his job, apparently. Too many sick days that weren't sick. She's whining online, posting cryptic crap about ungrateful people and family betrayal. I don't look. Don't need to. They're a mess. And I'm not. The house feels different now. Lighter. I ripped down those old curtains she gave us. Stiff, floral, smelt like mothballs. Hung sheer white ones instead. Let the sun pour in. Planted flowers in the yard too. Daisies, easy and cheerful. My hands got dirty, but it felt good. Like I was digging out the last of them. $10,000 saved her roof. 200 bought his lies. This is what I kept for me. I think about it sometimes, how it all fell apart. 5 years, gone like that. I used to wonder, what if I'd stayed quiet, kept paying, kept pretending? I'd still be there, miserable, swallowing her jabs and his excuses. No, walking out was hard, hardest thing I've ever done, but staying would have killed me. Bit by bit, I see that now. I was drowning, and they didn't even notice. Work's better too. Picked up a few new clients, steady gigs, good pay, no more scraping by to cover their messes. Last month I bought a new desk, sleek and modern, set it up in the spare room. My office now, not his junk storage. I sit there, designing, music loud, no one interrupting. It's mine, all of it. Freedom's funny like that. You don't know how heavy the chains were until they're gone. I heard he's selling his car soon, can't afford the payments. Too broke, too proud to ask for help. She's not bailing him out either. Guess $10,000 was a one-time deal. A friend saw them at the grocery store, arguing over coupons in the checkout line. She was yelling, he was sulking, same old dance. I laughed when I heard it. Couldn't help it. They're stuck, spinning in their own mess, while I'm here, breathing easy. Nights are the best. I cook what I want, spicy stuff he hated, recipes I found online. Sit on the couch, feet up, no one hogging the remote, watch whatever. Trashy reality shows, old movies, doesn't matter. Last week I binge-watched some divorce revenge series, laughed at the petty stuff people pull. Me, I didn't need petty, I took the house. Clean, simple, done. That's my win. I don't hate them. Not anymore. Took a while, but the anger's faded, replaced by nothing really. Emptiness where they used to be. She thought I'd cave, thought I'd need her approval. He thought I'd forgive, thought I'd cling. They were wrong. I gave them everything. 5 years, $10,000 my trust, and they threw it back in my face. Now, I keep what's mine. Sometimes I wonder if they get it, if they see what they lost. Probably not. She's too busy playing martyr, he's too busy blaming everyone else. Doesn't matter. I'm not their fix anymore. Not their bank, not their punching bag. I'm me. Whole, finally. Took losing them to find that. Weird, right? But true. This morning I walked through the house, coffee still warm, 3 bedrooms, all mine. One's my office, one's a guest room. Empty for now, but maybe friends will crash sometime. The third? Still figuring that out. Maybe a studio, maybe just space. No rush. I've got time. Sun's up, birds chirping, air crisp. I step outside, sit on the porch again, watch the street wake up. Quiet. Peaceful. Was it worth it? Hell yes. 5 years of carrying them. $10,000 down the drain, $200 on her neck, all for this. This house, this life, this calm. I'm not their doormat anymore, not their anything. I gave them too much, too long. Now I give to me. And it feels good, real good. They're out there, scrambling, while I'm here, steady. I kept what's mine. They can't touch me now, never again. If this hit close to home, hit subscribe, drop a comment, and let's talk. I'm here, and I listen.